ask him to move in, because like you're getting rid of your old life and this is your new life. And while he was away, you did kind of redo his house, so you kind of have to move in now. Hello, Rose8767 here, bringing you, yes, I know, it's been so long, but I'm bringing you a vampires episode. Now, I know we're currently on our vampire household, but I actually wanted to let you guys know something, so I'm going to pause it for a second, because I'm going to explain something real quick. Alright, so, reason I haven't been posting this, I was honestly running out low on ideas, and, I had to, go around and, think about some stuff that I wanted to do. Now, I hate canceling series, I really do. So I didn't want to cancel this, because there are some people who really like this series, so I didn't want to cancel it. I also want to point out that I had shot an episode when I came up with an amazing idea. Unfortunately, my footage crapped out, and the footage was unusable. So that really pissed me off. So I almost rage quit for a while. I was like, you know what? I'm not shooting vampires for a while. I'm mad at the series now. So I'm back. I brought vampires back. And I do want to continue that idea, but I have also another idea that I want to incorporate. Now, obviously, the main family is, of course, the Lur Caprio family, but I've been thinking and you're probably wondering why Ophelia and Nathaniel are toddlers. I should probably point that out. I'll put some footage in right here. But yeah, that explains what happens off camera, a little bit of playing off camera, and yeah, they were gonna starve to death, and I freaked out after that. I did not want to lose those characters. I fed them, but I freaked out so much that I decided to age them up. So yeah. Also, people have gotten their skill stuff up, as you saw. She's finally been able to drink from somebody. She just gotta, get that tame thirst and make it 3 days without drinking from people. He's just gotta, still gotta defeat vampires in combat, which I'll eventually work on. She's now almost to the final stage. No, she is on the final stage. She's completed 3 of the 4 stages. So she's just got to be a master vampire, and then she's completed her lifetime goal, and aspiration, because it's no longer a lifetime goal. So I'm pretty psyched about that. What stage is he on? He's on the 3rd stage. So he's just still got to beat the vampires in combat, and she is on 2nd stage. No, she is on the 3rd stage. And she just has to, tame thirst, which means we gotta get her skill up, and you know, make it 3 days without. Is that 3 days? Yeah, that's 3 days. Oh no! Create 3 plasma packs. That's what she's got to do. I'm sorry. The next stage I believe is make it 5 days without drinking deeply. So yeah, that's gonna be iffy. That's gonna be interesting. But I actually just started off here, but we're not going to be focusing on the family for this episode. I've just because my interesting idea is that we will be focusing on this family. This is the main family, but I've made their offspring, and unfortunately, even with mods, vampires that have been made into offspring, they don't level up their vampire skills on their own, and training takes a hell of a lot of time. So, like, you know, Bella, I had to get to her Brian vampire with off camera because she came in as a fledgling. Let's see. Probably should go to mom to show this. All right, so Angel. Angel is still a fledgling after all this time. So is Ulrich. Angel, I also had to get a makeover because I removed custom content way back when. I've re-added it since then. Ulrich, or whatever her name is, Ulrike or whatever, is still a fledgling. Samil, who was like the first person I turned, still a fledgling. So I'm gonna try, you know, play some of my well, maybe not Pablo. Paulo, whatever. I'm not too worried about him. I really don't care to play him. But I might even cure him, to be honest. But I'm not too worried about playing him. But yeah, some of these people are, like, the people we've turned are basically, you know, still fledglings after all this time. And that kind of annoys me. That's the thing. That they don't level, even with mods, that they don't level up on their own. So, like, who else? You're actually still in your dark. Oh, this is somebody I actually put in the game who was still, for some reason, in their dark form, but is still a fledgling. So I want to play as their family too. Get them, you know, up there. Probably might add Bella to the series just so I can get her up there with as a main character, but not more than just a background. Same with this family. Oh wait, no, she's part of this last person's family. They're all part of the family that live with the Strahd people. Yeah, all part of this family that lives with the Strahd. They currently live with Count Strahd, Vladia Strahd, who I actually still very much want to have Draco slay. I wanted him to turn him mortal, but I found an interesting mod that might work better, which allows us to actually slay, as in kill. So I might just do that, because it's Vlad, and I don't like Vlad. Nobody likes Vlad, though, so, but I do still want to, turn Lilith back to mortal. Maybe. I did turn I did turn my rival, Caleb, to mortal already, so and I don't know how many people will be against that, as it is Caleb, and Caleb is like, oh, he's the dream boy and whatnot. But I wanted to do something different because a lot of people in their series marry Caleb, and Lilith's already married, and I really didn't want Rosa to marry Caleb because Rosa is very much into, she wants to be a human again. And I only realized after that, I was like, oh, I want to name my vampire Lilith when the series comes out. Then I realized Caleb had a sister named Lilith. And I was like, oh, that's going to get confusing. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really going to be focusing on this family in this episode. I just kind of wanted to get some things brought across, you know, talk about what's been going on and stuff with this series, because, like, I had so many problems for a while. But actually, I'm going to go to Manage Worlds, and we're going to go ahead and play as Ulrike today, because she's, like, you know, she's one of the older offspring. And yeah, I need to get her leveled up, and I actually have a plan for Ulrike, Samil, Angel and some of the other offspring. I need to still establish what I want to do with them. I know I'm pretty sure I don't want to pay as Paulo. I don't know why. I don't want to bother with him. I do want to try out this guy is actually really attractive, and I do want to play as him and get his life sorted. I kind of want to turn Paulo back into a human, to be honest. I regret turning him. Anybody else I turned? No. All right. But I do want to play as the offspring, and I do want to play as some of the other vampires in the world. But I'm going to play with, Ulrich today, who is, she's part of the Renegade, so she's already a bad girl. Samil, he's lazy, he's a bookworm, he's creative, so I kind of want to make his personality, like, since becoming a vampire, he's like, he's kind of like gloomy. I want to change, keep lazy, keep bookworm, change creative to gloomy. He's like, I'm gonna be he's like that, he's that that vampire that's all gloomy and like, I've got all eternity to forever. I got forever of my life. I got all eternity of a life, and I hate it. And it's like, he's all gloomy, and he's all mopey and whatnot, depressed because he gets to watch all his friends and family die, and he can't have a life because if he starts a life with somebody who's not a vampire, he'll watch them wither and die and whatnot, and he'll be that type that's sad that he's a vampire. Angel, I've decided, is going to be the exact opposite of Seville. So she's going to be the life of the party, basically. She's glad she's a vampire, and now her vampire life is an endless party. I've made her I can't see it here, but I'll have to show you when I go into her. But I changed her traits to a party animal, a bro, self-assured, and a dance machine. Probably going to change his traits too. I got to do that. Ulrich I'll change when we get to her. But I've decided, since becoming a vampire, since she's part of the Renegades, she's going to end up being Lilith's greatest disaster. She shouldn't have turned Lilith. She shouldn't have turned Ulrike, because she's going to quickly find out that it's going to come back to bite her in the ass. Because Ulrike has decided, since becoming a vampire, she's evil. She's going to be evil. The evil, tragic mistake. I have a mod that allows vampires to drink all of a Sim's blood. Not just and actually kill them. So what I want for her is she's going to turn like a whole bunch of people and make them into her army to rise up against the master vampires. That includes her creator, Lilith. So biggest mistake. And she's going to make her own vampire army, and she's going to and then she's going to have like humans that she's going to be the murderer of the bunch, because she's going to drain all of the blood from mortal Sims. And that's going to be her biggest mistake. And that's my goal for that, is to have, like, somewhere in the middle of this series, an ultimate battle between Lilith and Ulrich, once they're both master vampires, grandmaster vampires, I should say, and then based on who wins that battle, we decide where the series goes from there. That's my goal with this series, and also Draco wants to slay Vlad, of course, and I want to make that hard for him. I was going to make it, my original plan for that was going to make it way too easy. It was like, no, this has to be work in progress. This has to be the ultimate goal of the series. And of course, ultimate goal for Rosa is to turn human and settle down and marry Billy. And I'm still going to figure out where Ophelia and Nathaniel are going to fit in when they're older. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and manage worlds. And I'm going to start on Ulrich, or Rubike, whatever her name is. Alright, here we are at Mayaki and Ulrich's house. Now, Mayaki has been feeling that Ulrich has been, odd, a bit distant and odd lately. And she's very curious about that. Not to mention, she keeps waking up, with bite marks on her neck. So she's been a little curious about what's going on with Ulrich. So she's going to, or Ulrike, or whatever the name is pronounced. And she's going to go ahead and she's going to confront her when she gets home, because she's been sneaking off late at night. And it's about 4 a.m. So we're going to bring, what's this? Arabella Blood Moon. That's not Ulrike, is it? Oh, it's Ulrike, alright. But she's no longer Ulrike or whatever. She has transformed herself into this mysterious, lusty Arabella Blood Moon. And she don't give no shit, and she don't give no crap about humans anymore. In fact, she has decided that she is going to be the darkest, most evil vampire in all of SimWorld. And she can't be living with a measly human. So, unfortunately, right now she does not have the ability. To transform somebody into a vampire. So she has decided, and since she can't turn her roommate into a vampire, she decided her only real good use is blood. Lots and lots of blood. And as you can see, she's feeling thirsty. So she's gonna go up here, and she's gonna say, hey, to her roommate, but instead not just hey, she's gonna mock her mortality. I don't want a room with you, you're a worthless piece of trash, your mortality is despicable, and she's going to shout forbidden words at her, and she's going to jeer her a bit. She's really pissed off that she's done with humans. All she wants is vampires in her life. She wants to build a vampire army, and unfortunately she can't do that until she unlocks the ability. So, she's gonna mess with her. She's gonna mock her outfit, maybe. She's gonna basically torture her roommate and then drain her for all her delicious, juicy plasma. Maybe yell at her a bit. Oh, that's all I can do right now. Now, is she gonna moodlet when her mentality is locked? Oh, she learned she's evil. She learned her roommate is evil now. Oh, aggravating conversation. Don't get a specific moodlet for when your mortality is locked, though. Is mocked, though. Alright, she's going to, maybe she'll argue with her about... No, not argue. There's nothing good for argue. Throw a drink. Why don't you throw, a drink at her? Because you don't like her anymore. And then, definitely, maybe imply mother is a llama. Because why not? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, well, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to try that again. Oh, shove her, shove her, shove her, shove the bitch. No, she's getting away, she's getting away. She's getting away. You have to shove her. Oh, yes, fight, that works better. Fight her, fight her. And then when she's dazed, you can drink her sweet, juicy plasma. All of it. And then also shove her. Well, it's not showing her dark form right now, so give it a second. Ah, see, this is her dark form. Isn't that creepy? I think I did an amazing job with it. There's a cast for this. Did you seriously lose? You lost? You lost to your mortal roommate? Oh, now she's pissed. Now she's pissed. She lost to her mortal roommate. Now she's pissed. She literally lost to her mortal roommate. Drink all her blood right now. You lost to your mortal roommate. You're pissed, bitch. You're pissed. You are pissed at this girl. Wait. Before you drink her plasma, you have to declare her your enemy. You're pissed at this girl, though. Declare enemy. No, don't be friendly to her. Nope. Crap, I think she's gonna, drink the plasma. Oh, nope, she's gonna drink the plasma. I wanted her to declare her enemy, but she's gonna drink all her blood first. Okay. Well, that happened. Okay, so she's gonna drink all of this, the poor Mayaki's blood. Mayaki is about to die. Mayaki never saw this coming when she roomed with with the girl she knew. Arabella has murdered Mayaki Haas. Does that make her a serial killer because she drank all her blood? Mayaki has had the blood drained away from her body. Drud. What kind of word is drud? Look, that's creepy. Look at this. She's literally pale. That is an amazing mod. She is literally pale. From lack of blood. That is amazing. That is amazing that they did that. She's literally pale, guys. She's like pale, ice cold pale from all the blood drained from her body. I love that. That is an amazing feature. Alright, but yes, Mayaki is no longer her roommate. In fact, you know what? She's gonna have to learn how to turn vampires soon because she needs a roommate. She needs a new roommate. She can't afford this house on her own. Actually, come to think of it. Alright, so now Mayaki, let's put that in your inventory. Actually, she should know one of the... Oh, here we go. Fledgling vampire queen. Yeah. She should know all the people in Vampire Coven, right? Wait, she has a relationship with Salim? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Salim's gonna have to room with us then. Salim's gonna have to room with us then. She has a relationship with him. He's gonna have to move in here. I might have to change my original plan for Salim then. Because, yeah, I forgot I put them in a romantic relationship. Alright, why don't you go ahead and invite him over then? Yeah, screw that. Screw that then, you know. You don't, yeah, screw that, you know. I was gonna make him gloomy, but Salim can't because he's a vampire. Alright, and she's got work soon anyway, so. What if we cheat? No, she's got work soon anyway, so. Actually, you know what? Screw that. Who needs work? She's like I said, she's literally... Okay, pause. She's literally getting rid of her old life, so who needs work anymore? She doesn't need her job. She wants money, she can steal it. Quit your job. You're literally not interested in your previous life anymore. Also, you should probably go to the Renegades, and you should leave the group. You're going to quit the Renegades. You do not need the Renegades anymore. Okay, how do I quit? Okay, yeah, she's gonna leave the Renegades. She does not need their trash, them human trash anymore. She wants all vampire and stuff. Alright? And I also gotta find out. Actually, Salim has an apartment. We should be able to travel to his apartment. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've quit our job. Yeah, that's a major thing. She's quit her job. She has no interest in her previous lifestyle. All she needs is her current life. Of course, we need money to survive in our house, but we might actually up and root her house and just move in with Salim in like his apartment, in the city, because again, she's leaving her life behind. Part of that means leaving her current house. So she might just, move in with Salim. It's all the way over here in this trashy apartment, but she loves him. For one, she loves Salim. She's in love. For one, she's in love with Salim. She's madly in love with Salim. Another thing is that, well, she's not madly. She is kind of in love with him, but she's friends with him, obviously, and she's getting there with love relationship. And and apparently he's her boyfriend. So that's the thing. He is her boyfriend. But according to Love Bar, she's not madly in love with him. But I actually might make him her first henchman. Obviously she wants to get rid of her old house though, because she's starting over. That part of that means leaving. She killed her roommate. She's moving into her boyfriend's house to get away from her previous life, the previous town she lived in. She doesn't give a crap about them anymore. The city is a big, huge place. Lot of Sims, there are a lot of Sims in the city. A lot to terrorize, a lot to drink blood plasma from. She's basically gonna try and turn the city into her personal paradise. That's her goal. Of course, she has to, and this actually kills two birds with one stone, because now I can control two of the offspring. I was gonna make him gloomy, honestly, guys, and because I forgot he had a relationship with Arabella, but yeah, I completely forgot they had a relationship, so I might actually just, make him her, I'll do anything for you henchman. He's her lover, her duo in crime, he would do anything for her kind of guy. So anyway, which is his house. But yeah, we're definitely going to move in with him. Now, this residence will probably be temporary because it's so small. It's such a small residence. So it'll probably be temporary. Alright, knock on door. But yeah, she's moving in with him is what we're going to do. Probably also and it'd probably be cheaper to pay rent right now, especially because she's going to be unemployed, than it would be to, where are you going? Did you just go to work? Did you just go to work? You quit your job, didn't you? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll be right back, guys. So unfortunately, after me going to work and glitches happened and I had to quit her job, Salim went to work. Ugh. So while we're here, I'm going to make over their house into a vampirish theme with coffins and whatnot. So I will be right back. Alright, here's the new room. I went for a darker, red and black theme. So, didn't use exactly... I wanted cheaper stuff, because I don't want to have this room be super expensive. But we have coffins, we have a place, coffins to woohoo in, to sleep in, a closet in here for dressing needs and woohoo. I separated the toolbox and pipes by this room. We have a dining table, a kitchen, a bathroom over here, seating area, a computer. I should probably add a TV. I have books, so they can learn to book stuff. I should probably add a TV now I'm thinking about it. I went for a very red and black and white theme to fit their dark nature, what's going to be going on with their whole darkness stuff. And yeah. Did I just press something I wasn't supposed to? I think I did. Might have accidentally hit move. Yep, I hit move household from the gallery by accident. Did not mean to do that. Alright, but yeah, that's what I went for, and as soon as Salim gets home, we're going to move into his house with him, and I'm just going to quickly add a TV, because I did not add a TV, and I kind of think they should at least have a TV. I mean, they're evil, but like they're modern. The only reason the other ones have a TV is because like their house was a museum for a while, so that was an information TV for the longest time, and they when they took the house back, when they finally awakened, stuff, they took the house back basically, and when they finally awakened, so the TV was already there and they hooked it up to cable, because that's how the sim work. Because that's how the Sims work. It just hooks up to cable. Anyway, but yeah, the Lur Caprio family is, like I said, it was literally from before the French Revolution. So she's more modern. So, but now that she has a taste for blood, she loves it, and she wants to, be the best vampire there is now. Anyway, while we're waiting for Salim to get home, why don't we actually look up some... Oh yeah, did I also mention we're probably going to either turn the neighbors, or kill them? Just so you know. We're probably going to either turn or kill the neighbors. Anyway, I'm going to have you look up some vampire secrets so you can... yeah, I turned off the auto put books away. It was annoying that they don't put books away, but then I quickly realized... Oh wow. But then I quickly I tried to revive somebody... with their book of life, but they kept putting the book away and then had no space to be revived. Oh look, Salim is home. Good. Well, when you're done looking at vampire secrets, I'm gonna actually stop you from putting the book away because we need to move in with Salim. Oh good, looks like you're done, because you've unlocked a vampire tome. So let's go over here to Salim, and we're going to move in with him. So we're going to go to friendly and ask to move in. Then we'll put the book away after. Ask him to move in, because like you're getting rid of your old life and this is your new life. And while he was away, you did kind of redo his house, so you kind of have to move in now. All right. So let's go to the world management thing. I mean, you redid his house while he was at work, so it would be crazy not to have to say no to you now. Clearly, and plus you're in a relationship, so. All right, and of course, we're gonna move into his house, not him into mine. Sell all the furnishings, because we do not need them. And into his house we go. But I'm actually going to end this episode here, guys. I've been shooting for quite some time, so there's that. I love you all, my beautiful lovelies. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. I'll see you later. Stay fabulous and stay foxy.